Hello guys and welcome to DoubleBuff.net's newest champion guide. This guide's going to be featuring Nunu, the Yeti Rider. For my gameplay when playing Nunu, I like to focus primarily on counter jungling and supporting my team. To do this, on my runes I run flat armor seals, flat attack speed marks, magic resist per level glyphs, and movement speed quints. These runes allow for fast clears, easier escapes as well as ganks, fast counter jungling, and reducing mana used by utilizing Nunu's passive, Visionary. For masteries, I take a utility-based 0-21-9 page focusing on sustain in the jungle and movement speed. For summoner spells, I take Flash and Smite for easier getaways and objective control. On Nunu, I focus my skill order to be very reliant on counter jungling and my team. The reason for this is because Nunu does not scale well into late game, except for being able to cripple the opposing AD carry by snowballing them. Other than that, he only has an ultimate which is easily interrupted or a free Phantom Dancer for your team's AD carry, which Blood Boil gives at max rank. For your skill order, you will always want to start Consume first. This opens a lot of possibilities of counter jungling. You can slow invade the enemy's buff, meaning you show yourself around 2 minutes and Consume plus Smite steal it. You can steal the enemy's Wraith and then go to your blue buff, or you can ask your team to save you Smite and open up even more options. After this, level 2 I recommend Blood Boil if you are planning on counter jungling, or Ice Blast if you are planning on ganking. By level 3 you should always have all 3 skills no matter what. Past this, if you are looking for damage you will want to max E, for objective control you will want to max Q. Blood Boil should always be max second, and your ultimate is taken at levels 6, 11, and 16. For my item build, I start with boots, 1 potion, and 1 ward, as Nunu does not need 3 health potions with the aid of his team. If you do not think your team will be helping you with your buffs, I would recommend boots and 3 pots instead. For early game, you will want to build GP10 items to get to the point where you can be more effective late game if it comes to it. Items that do this the best are Shurelya's Aegis of the Legion, Frozen Heart, and Randuin's. Against a heavy AD team, you will always want to look to buy a Frozen Heart. However, if their team is primarily AP, you will want to build defensive items like Banshee's Veil and Spirit Visage. At the start of every game, I will usually ask my team to save me Smite at blue and then invade my enemy's red. This is because they will usually not have Smite at that point, and that secures me the buff. If it is not there, you can fast clear your jungle or look to steal another buff. Keeping times on the enemy's buff is important for you to stay ahead on objectives. Doing this makes it nearly impossible for the enemy jungler to gank without dying. Once the jungler is behind, you'll want to look to get Dragon around level 6 to 8. Make sure when doing big objectives you save your Consume and add your Smite and Consume's damage to secure and outsmite every other jungler. Nunu hard counters champions who rely solely on auto attacks to deal damage and slow junglers. He is countered by Morgana as she can spell shield his only initiation, and champions that don't rely on auto attacks to deal damage and have a low cost skill to stop his ultimate. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to check out DoubleBuff.net for our newest champion guides.